Good evening and welcome to MTG News for June. I'm John from Double Sleeved, and coming up on the show, people finally get cards, actual real cards, and if that wasn't enough, Wizards of the Coast announced more cards. A new set, Double Profits. Sorry, I'm being told it's actually Double Masters. Interesting. We saw the first banning in the Vintage format. Was it a god of the underworld, a huge Eldrazi beast, or a powerful spell that allows you to win the game instantly if your name is Victor? No, it was a cat. And the online digital pixelated universes of Magic the Gathering Online and Arena have continued to grow, and with cash prize tournaments on Arena, there seems to be no sign of slowing. In general news, Ikoria releases across the globe, and a world accustomed to self-isolation got the chance to take pre-release home and play MTG over webcam. If there is one thing I love more than failing to build a decent deck, it's being beaten by a jarring robotic voice crackling from my inadequate PC setup. Alas, we still got our cards, and the continued closure of LGS's, Wizards finally announced some genuine support. Alternate art reprints of 2 in-demand cards, Hangerback Walker and Reliquary Tower. What? This is a really good thing, and I can't fault it. I just pray that Wizards of the Coast's usual while stocks last doesn't mean 4 per shop. To continue the somewhat hope-filled theme, we saw the poorly timed release of the card Godzilla Death Corona. But humanity prevails as the now renamed card tanks in price. We wish the same could be said for the latest Commander craze, Fierce Guardianship. The free non-creature counterspell, which unsurprisingly continues to grow in value, is over £30 now. And again, unsurprisingly, seems to have pushed the price of the pre-con Timeless Wisdom up. Hopefully we'll get a reprinting of that card later in the year. On to new releases. Our calendar of new releases seems to be rewritten each week as Wizards announces more cards. Secret Lairs for the first 5 days of June with episodic titles, Full Sleeves, the Tattoo Pack, Can You Feel with a Heart of Steel, The Path Not Travelled, Ornithological Studies, and, clearly running out of ideas, Mountain Go. What if you want to buy all of them and one random enemy fetch land? Well, the Summer Super Drop bundle has you covered. You can't fault Hasbro for their desire to please. We also had the surprise announcement that a new Masters set was around the corner. For August the 7th release, Double Masters will have us all as giddy as the proverbial schoolgirl. What is so special about this 332 reprints? Well, what about if I said half are rare or mythic rare? How about 2 rares and 2 foils per pack? Yes. How about 2 non-foil borderless showcase box toppers per booster box? Oh yes. What about $17 a pack? What are we doing? Double disappointment. Well, there will still be excitement and the set should still be amazing. We've already seen a few spoilers with the reprinting of Doubling Season, Blightsteel Colossus, Kalia of the Vast, Atraxia, Praetor's Voice, and another reprinting of Mana Crypt. I think it's fair to remain optimistic. It will also give us a chance to breathe for a few months until the 6-month tidal wave of Commander releases begins with Zendikar Rising. On to the digital world. Magic Arena continues to release historic anthologies, now on number 3, giving us 27 new cards, which is scheduled to be our last instalment of the year. Following the success of Player Draft, we now have Cube Draft, 555 cards in the cube, and you get 3 packs to open. However, unlike the rest of the digital format, the event is phantom. That means whatever you open, you do not get to keep. You're not even allowed to own the pixelated version of the card now. At least your first entry is free. Well, if paying to experience disappointment has you all fired up, the main announcement of the Arena Open descended on us. This is a first of its kind as a tournament. It's over 2 days, and if you win 7 games before 3 losses, you go through to day 2, as well as winning half your entry fee back. Day 2, and if you get another 7 wins, you bag yourself $2,000. But it's worth noting you need to win all 7 games in day 1 and at least 4 in day 2 to get your entry fee back. Good luck. MTGO Super Qualifiers continue and enable people to qualify for future player tours. At least once a day, a format has competitions, so take a look if you're seriously competitive. And encore drafts and format challenges remain a regular feature. With the previously mentioned secret layers, you get copies of all the cards purchased. So that's nice. And lastly, the Reddit Roundup, our favourite segment of the show, where we get to look into the subreddit feeds and find the most humorous and inspirational posts and give them the credit they deserve. Firstly, we gave a sensible chuckle to this post from Tam Adam W, who highlighted a computational mishap at Wizards of the Coast Customer Service Department. The double the length of words comments got us for sure. I can only imagine most people will have seen MTGRemy's parody of Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go in Wake Me Up Before You Combo. We appreciate Odin's Grudge for bringing this humorous video to the community. Our respect grows still further with the fantastic artistic works from Shivan Altered Art, who showed us their Theros stained glass lands. Beautiful. A fun bobblehead styled group portrait of Planeswalkers by Eleneth was updated for Ikoria and looks playful and so detailed. We are envious of your talents. And lastly, we see the 3D Crystal Slipper by Card Arts, which blew us away with its incredible craftsmanship. Apparently a gift for his girlfriend. Well, we can only imagine the slipper will fit very nicely. That has been your monthly news, and I've been John from Double Sleeved. Don't forget to gather the magic, but check with your local legal restrictions before you do so. Good night.